Welcome to Star Citizen. So, CO Nomad. Is this the ship for Lone Drifter? I bring up the idea because there are plenty of ships, plenty of fighters, cargo haulers, drop ships. The kind of ships you can manage alone, but you can get the maximum out of with having at least one extra crew member. When thinking of that, the first thing that came to my mind was of course this flying pancake. As a ship useful for Drifter, you want quite a bit of interior, you of course want the bed, you want decent inventory, even able to hold cargo, and to maximize the ship's potential in combat alone. I know that sounds a lot like Get Aegis Avenger Titan. It's got decent inventory, it's got bed, you got decent heavy duty guns, it's a great maneuvering ship. Yeah, sure, it works, it's absolutely fine, it's a gorgeous ship. So, what can CO Nomad do better? It has got less firepower. It is a bigger target. It is not as maneuverable as other smaller ships. Although it actually moves really well for its size, it does have 3 shields and does boast worse stats than most of the fighters, but better than some of those bigger ships. So why did I ask that question? I wouldn't consider Aegis Titan Avenger really a dedicated drifter ship. As a drifter ship, you want it to be a home away from home. If you have any equipment, you want to bring it on your ship. You want to have a big bed, all the interior that is possible, closet, outhouse, table, everything like that. This ship is what it has. Bonus for me, of course, is having separate cargo bay and having the separate interior. So you can access your cargo bay without accessing your interior, which is kinda nice if you don't want any unpleasant people getting in there. And actually for a ship of this size, I wouldn't call it relatively big, I wouldn't call it relatively small. This average size, you can actually store a vehicle in the back, which can be great if you want to go exploring or just use it as a combat vehicle. It's probably going to be a bit more useful once 3.17.2 launches, when we actually get some of those nice derelict missions, where you might want to clear out some hostiles. The Nomad was shown to us along with the hover quad. And personally, I wouldn't put any hovering vehicles on this, because once you close your cargo bay, it can kinda spaz out. That is of course for the hovering vehicles. But if I put in here something bigger, a Tumbrel Cyclone, which it can fit, oof, why not? So this ship actually isn't that useless. Perhaps a bit of a bonus for me is also its price. It's one of the cheaper, bigger ships. Now, it's not ideal for combat, it's not ideal for hauling your cargo, but it can fit a vehicle in the back, and that's what the cargo bay is mostly there for. As the ship does have good top speed, it does have your average combat speed, but sadly it's not too fast in the atmosphere, but then again that is on account of its size. There are other bigger, stronger ships that could fill this role, like Drake Cutlass Black, but those you don't really maximize your potential with just being a single person on that ship. Now that goes for the ship combat, of course. You can take a gigantic ship if you want, like a hammerhead, go do some cargo with it if you need to, but you'll be wasting a ton of its potential. Theoretically, any ship with a bed, even a small cargo bay, interior, can be a ship for a drifter. I don't think there is any other somehow this comfortable ship. There is interior. You can throw a vehicle in the back. You have 2 separate compartments, the cargo bay, the interior. You have a bed and lots of room inside, even if you want to bring your friends along. There are better ships for doing cargo. There are better ships for carrying vehicles. There are better ships for fighting. There are better ships just for doing simple box missions that fly faster in the atmosphere if you need to. It is not strong in any of these aspects. It can even work kinda as a dropship if needed to. But it's more likely meant for a single person who wants to go exploring, trading, experience the galaxy. It's not meant to be the strongest in any of these aspects, but it's meant to be good enough, big enough, reliable enough, comfortable enough to give you your first experience in Star Citizen. Or just your alone experience in Star Citizen. It's not a bad ship in my opinion. I actually like it a lot. It does bother me that I can't really exit straight from the cockpit, that I need to go through the interior, but it's not too bad. I would say this is comfortable, big drifter ship. There's lots of room inside and reasonably enough room in the back, and I wouldn't say many bad things about the ship in general. It's not really a fighter, it's not really a transport. Although it is considered light freight, the light freight is kinda useless. It's a cool fun ship to have, but sadly it kinda boasts average or, depending on what you're looking for, even below that. I would put this ship somewhere between light fighters and medium freight like Drake Cutlass Black. It's kinda in its own bracket. I like this ship and I believe its name, CO Nomad, or the Nomad, gives it the way that it's meant to be for a single person looking for adventure and to hang around the galaxy. Anyways, thanks for watching.